told me to assume I don't like it.
And like 2-day-old blood at this point.
All right.
So it's all metallic-y?
Yeah.
Stream is going live. Social posts are going out.
Sweet. Yes, social post. That's a thing.
Okay, we're good. I think. Just checking stream quality. We are at a crisp 4,900 kilobits. Welcome to BluePopStream.
Hello, everyone. I'm just typing real quick. I'll be right with you in a moment.
Don't worry. I'm sure my hundreds of viewers are waiting with bated breath.
Whenever you hear the DM typing quietly in the background, you should always be worried.
I'm usually pulling up something while you guys are spitting off into nothingness.
You guys, hey, I'm on topic most of the time.
I'm usually the one who's off topic, let's be honest here.
Yeah, abyssal chicken, huh?
That was a good clip.
It's a neato creature, alright.
One of many I'm sure we'll meet today.
Alright. Cool. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Scourge of the Dragon Sea.
Today we're not in the Dragon Sea.
No! Who wants to tell me what happened last week?
We went to the Depression Plane.
Right, though.
I'm not wrong.
Welcome to the plane ruled by negative emotion.
Time to confront our inner demons, I guess.
Did you read my notes?
Nah, I've just seen this enough times.
I mean, you did ask us a few sessions back what our inner demons were.
True. This is true, I did. I got some stuff cooked up. Don't
Cool.
worry. All right. Yeah. But what actually happened last session, guys?
I've still got my inspiration, so if anyone else wants to take the wheel on this one.
I'm pretty sure Chad still has inspiration too.
Yeah.
Thought you said Chad. I'm like, who? Of course Chad has information.
Our secret new party member friend we're about to make.
We spied on the meeting for a short time after deciding on what our plan of action was going to be to see what they thought of us and who was going to be put in charge, but the rest of the council wasn't there, so we wound up just going through the portal.
And Barry made food, and then Simon, prepared the area. Got it all cute and nice. Ithic, you sold some shit, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Net profit of negative 20 gold.
Simon's secret passion is interior decor.
Accounting was never my strong suit.
I gave 100 gold to the crew and then made 80 back. That's what happened. Because of a gun. Apparently guns are pricey. Good.
Next venture, learn how to make guns.
You're not a forged cleric. You're not allowed to make things.
No one has to know.
Hello, my name is Artificer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you do that. Am I a joke to you?
These not have... Okay, never mind. Cool.
I think I want to try Artificer in the next campaign I play in. I've always liked
Artificer is a very good time.
I've always liked Gadgeteer classes.
It does, in fact, Gadgeteer.
Oh, it Gadgeteers real hard. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, you did a bunch of stuff. Started to play at politics. Sent your ship elsewhere. And yeah, here we are. In the plane of the Shadowfell.
Oh boy!
Just as a reminder, the room you are in has two very comfortable chairs, a very comfortable looking couch that actually, Barry, you fell onto out of the portal. It's really comfortable.
Yes.
There's a window on one side, looking out onto, trees that don't exactly look healthy, It looks like it's roughly twilight outside. The time of day, not the book series and movie series.
Oh, thank God.
I don't think you needed to say that.
Ah, crap, it's sparkly outside.
It's like a heavy, dark overcast as well outside with the weather. And on the table by the window there, you see 5 little little bottles with some sort of red liquid in them.
Are there labels or anything on them?
Nope.
Well, first off, I think Simon's initial reaction is, this is not what I expected a plane of arcane negativity to look like. He's just gonna be confused that we're in just like a fancy ass room and not just like Stygian nothingness.
I'm gonna turn around and check the door. See if there's any traps, and then maybe try to unlock it if it needs it.
I was gonna say, is that door the portal that we stepped through, or what? Is that a different door? What's the situation with the portal we came through?
Rather than so you jumped into a portal back in the Tizbaga fortress.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed it was in the ceiling.
You almost just arrived where you are.
Okay. So
it's not like you can really track where you came from this point. You just are here now. If you would like more detail, please give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's probably a prudent.
What should I roll for the...
It'll be investigation, but you can use your wisdom if you'd like.
You said Arcana.
Wisdom, yes, Arcana for what you are asking for. For the door here, Ithvuk, either with perception or investigation, your choice.
Well, that's an easy choice.
And a not so easy roll.
It's a door. You don't see any obvious traps on it. Simon, you, thinking back on the experience you just had coming through the portal, you felt... You have Misty Step, right?
Yes.
The sensation towards the end, right before you arrived here, and that you're kind of feeling right now, is similar to when you've used Misty Step, but the biggest difference is you didn't control the magic that put you here, so to speak.
Okay.
So it's still a little bit disorienting.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
This is quite the reception area. And look, they even brought refreshments, and I'm going to bottoms up one of the...
I was gonna try and investigate those before we did anything with them, but alright.
Live a little, Simon. You worry too much.
Oh, God.
That's proven necessary at some points.
What's your current HP?
Oh, God.
45.
Is that your maximum HP? You feel like you would have gained HP if you needed to.
Oh God!
I feel like
You
I
guys
could
aren't
have been
gonna believe
better.
this, but I feel better than ever.
Well, that's yours.
Ace's just gonna watch him just in case he falls over dead later.
Alright, so I think it's safe to say the rest of us get one each.
I'm just gonna keep trying to open the door. See if it... Do I need to unlock it or does it just open?
So you try the knob.
Yeah.
It opens.
Alrighty.
Before we go any further, I'm just gonna grab the 4 remaining potions and give one each to everyone else except for Edema.
Alright. You step out of the room. Well, actually, wait for everyone to step out.
So I don't add the wrong one. What potion was that?
That is just a regular healing potion.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to add that.
You can import it because it is an item. Yes, you find yourselves in a spacious, looks like an entryway into a very fancy house.
Actually, you know what? I'll pass mine to Barry, because I have a solution.
Is it just
So.
a normal potion of healing or what?
Yeah, it's just a regular potion of healing. Heals
It's a
2d4 plus 2.
You get 2 of those.
Oh, thank you.
I have cure wounds. I'm good.
I see.
All right, I got mine. All right.
Cool. You see these staircases lead up to an upper floor that's about 20, like the floor above is probably 20 feet up, with a railing running across here. You see, what do each of you see? It's actually surprisingly well lit as well in here.
It's another window out on the west side.
Yes, it is. And there is a heavy, wide door behind you.
Okay.
Well, to the
north.
north.
Yeah.
What
I am
looks to be north
currently
on this
frozen.
map?
I can't do anything. Just as a heads up.
These are suits of
You
armor here in the corners.
You're frozen? You shouldn't be frozen.
It's
Your computer
appearance.
is frozen. Okay.
These are suits of armor here in the corners.
Yes. Decorative suits of armor, like suits of plate, each holding like a decorative sword in their hands.
I want to take a quick look at these real quick, see if there's anything notable about them, and make sure they will not come to life.
Sure. That's going to be two separate checks. An investigation check to see if there's anything notable. It would be an Arcana check to see if there's anything that would animate them. I was going to say, what order would you like to do these in?
The first was investigation.
Okay.
Actually, they're labeled.
Yeah, I see. No, I'm. But within the action economy of the game, so to speak.
Yeah, then that's the order I do them in.
Okay. That is your order of operations. While it looks like the armor is quite well made, it doesn't look like it's made for battle. And you also don't see anything that would indicate a propensity to animate.
Okay. Gotta be cautious when we're in another different plane. This Simon's just being like hyper careful.
Perception roll to see if I notice anything out of place in the because I'm on high alert. We're in a new place. I don't know what's here.
Yup.
Let me over to the map, please, game. Thank you.
Oh dear.
It's just like being slow right now. It's weird.
Yeah. Okay, so you rolled.
I swear this never happens.
You can faintly hear voices to the south.
I'll
Approximately
quietly
on the
say
same.
that there's.
Yeah.
I'll quietly say there's voices coming from that way and point towards it.
Also, as you are kind of looking that direction, you see an individual kind of like fade into existence.
Okay.
And I didn't send you any NPCs, did I, Itchy?
Nope.
One moment, please.
The second that guy appears, his hands go straight towards his weapons for half a second.
I mean, if they're not super significant, you don't have to. I mean, I can zoom in on his character, his little.
Yeah, but I want to because I put effort into these.
Okay.
Understandable.
That one. Do I have any others that are relevant here that you don't already have? I'll give you this one as well because I don't know how far back it is for you. Yeah. Cool. So I'll send those. This individual is the first image that I just sent you.
Okay.
I apologize for making you do this work live.
Yeah. Not the first time.
Fair.
Went on the stream browser.
He is. He doesn't appear to have any obvious weapons. First of all, Ithvik. He's standing with his hands clasped behind his back. And he says, "Welcome to Trest, travelers. We are here to. I am here to make you as welcome as possible. But we were not expecting your arrival. What is the? Who sent you here?"
I'm going to approach him.
Sure.
I'm gonna say no one sent us here. We came here on our own. I'm looking for my mother. I think she was sent here by Razor Gum.
Yes, that
Is that his
was
name?
it.
Okay.
Yeah. Razor Gum, Black Eye,
Black Eye.
Kirk.
Okay. He says, so you came of your own. Interesting. Has something happened to Captain Razorgum?
You could say that. He won't be sending any more people here. It's safe to
I
say.
see. Well, I will inquire with the master of the house about your mother. He seems a little bit perplexed. I don't seem to remember anyone. I assume she would look like you, yes?
Yeah, me, but 20 years older.
I will inquire about her, but I do not have any memory myself of that happening.
Just a quick heads up. It's storming where I am now, and a light just flickered. So apologies in advance if stream suddenly dies.
Oh, does that mean I'm going to see something soon? That's exciting.
Ooh, spicy. In the meantime, we do just have a couple of rules for guests in the house here at Trest. The upper floor is off limits unless specifically invited up there. But otherwise, you have free reign of the house. Please help yourself to our kitchens. If you plan on spending the night here, find a room. There may be things, if you are not used to the plane we are on, there may be things that are startling to you.
I think Simon's going to step forward and then just completely unaware but curious. So, what can you tell us?
Excuse me, please. Wait. He's tries to puts a hand out to try and stop you from moving past him. Fuck.
So,
I'm just looking around the room. I ain't going anywhere. Don't worry. Just making sure there's no one here.
As someone with a curiosity in other planes, this is I don't know about the others, but this is my first time stepping out of my own plane. What can you tell us about this realm and this place and this house? I can't say I was expecting to step into a fancy building when we stepped through that portal.
I see. The master of the house, Viscount Aldrin, he built this house when he came to the Shadowfell. He seems to frown a bit. I'm not sure quite how long ago, but it has stood here for many, many years. And I have served him for that time as well. What, if I may ask, were you expecting?
I don't know. When you read about a plane of negativity, I don't know, you kind of just have this picture of just a world of darkness.
Well, our time cycle is certainly not the same as what you would be used to coming from, I assume, the prime material plane, yes?
Mm-hmm.
It is very rare that you see a full sunny cloud-free day. More often than not, you have what we are experiencing right now.
Interesting. So what is the purpose of this building? Is this just the house that your master and you and whoever else lives in? Or is it here for a purpose?
This is the manor at Trest. It is his residence. Here in the region known as Trest in the Shadowfell. Nearby you would find a small village that also has a hall where if he were to hold his court, as it were, that would happen. Have things changed since I last heard of the prime material? Is that not how things operate there?
I mean, it doesn't sound too different. The weather and day and night cycle aside.
Ah, yes. Well, if you'll excuse me, I do have to go inform the master of your arrival.
Yes, sorry to keep you.
He bows and appears to vanish again.
Cool.
So what manner of creature was that, do you figure?
The ghost.
Is it too late to do an
Oh.
Arcana check or something to see if we can figure anything out?
You can try. What specifically are you trying to find out? Like, it can't just be, especially now that he's not in front of you.
Well, maybe just
Arcana check to see.
just to identify what he did to vanish.
Sure. Roll an Arcana check. I will say there wasn't like a specific action that you saw at least that would have triggered that.
Okay, should I still roll?
Yes.
Not good.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Man go poof.
It's like, how old is the? Oh, that's 9 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, you do still hear the voices down the hallway.
Well, I can't move my character at the moment to try to fix an issue, but
Okay.
I would try to get close to see if I can make out what they're saying.
Oh, you actually, Ithvik, can see. Why do you have so much vision? What the shit? 90
I have 90 foot of dark vision because I'm a gloomstalker now.
balls. Is that?
I was gonna say
Yeah, it's revealing way too much to you right now.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, well, actually, this is all lit. What am I saying? You can see two individuals at the far end of the hallway by another window that seem to be bickering back and forth. There is a tall, human-looking man and a shorter dwarf individual.
Did they look like anyone who was in the the portraits earlier? Sorry.
To answer your question, I'll remind you that there was an angry-looking, surly dwarf who looked like a blacksmith, and a male chef were the other two portraits.
I was gonna say I remember one of them being a dwarf.
Yeah, that's why I was checking to make sure. Do they resemble those people?
Give me a perception
I cannot
check.
currently do that.
Yeah, I will roll it if you give me the permission to so do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perception check. Normal. You rolled a 15.
Oh, nice.
After modifiers.
That's still not bad.
Yeah. Both of them are dressed just like in, kind of fancy white blouses and black pants. But from where you are currently standing, the dwarf-looking one does seem like the beard is kind of like hanging a little bit listly now. Like his beard doesn't look like it's been maintained properly, but it is kind of like would have been a similar style to what you saw, just like longer and not well cared for. Also notable, both of them are very, very pale.
Something off about those two, but they look like the people from the portraits. Of course, pointing him out to the rest of the group.
Quick question. The times that I used the orb, did I notice myself going pale, or was it just the loss of feathers?
Not that you noticed.
Okay. Definitely feels like whoever they are, if they are the people that we were in the portraits, seems like they've been here for some time, perhaps? I don't know. Anyone else want to do anything else, or are we just waiting to talk to this master.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, we could always go see if that is actually them.
I mean, what are we gonna ask? Hey, is there a portrait of you in the world we came from?
Yes.
Or were you shoved through a portal? Maybe.
Can't help.
Was it a
I mean,
fellow
maybe
named
they
Razor
knew
Goat?
my mom? Maybe.
That's worth asking.
That's what the one.
I mean, all they said was we couldn't go upstairs, so it doesn't seem like there's any harm.
Sure.
I'm back, by the way. I control now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's player list in bottom left corner.
As we're walking down this way, what is there anything notable we see in this like cross-shaped hallway?
It is a cross-shaped hallway. You see that there are, statues of mounted knights in each of the corners of this main room. You see double doors, like can kind of faintly make out at least the frames of double doors here. Might have to zoom out a bit to see where I'm clicking.
Yeah, I see it.
But yeah, here, and here, and then single doors here.
Yeah, I can.
Down the hallway in front of you, there's single doors, like 3 doors on each side of the hallway.
Yeah,
The 2 people who are kind of bickering a bit are by the last pair of doors at the far end of the hallway. By the window, which also has like a sculpture of some sort above it. Also, the windows at the ends of the hallways to the left and right also have like some kind of winged animal above the windows.
Okay, Simon just observes all of these things as we approach the pair.
I would like to get close enough to hear what they're saying, trying to not be noticed immediately.
Give me a stealth check.
Give me about 4 seconds. Let's see if it lets me do it.
Also, you guys
being
have
slow.
Perception checks at this point. You don't see any actual light sources, but this place seems, as much as like the light is, I'm going to use the word dim, not meaning dim light, the mechanical situation in 5th edition, but the light does not seem to be like normal torchlight or anything like that, but you don't see a source of the light either.
I'm trying to roll, but it's apparently deciding I'm not clicking the stealth button.
Oh boy.
The stealth button itself is stealthing.
Okay, I will roll this for you here.
Thank you.
You are currently in the center of the room.
Yeah, I see. I put myself there, but I clicked stealth and it froze again.
Yeah. You are in the middle of the room. What are you doing to hide?
I would go around the corner. I wouldn't just stand there like glowing.
Okay. So at least at the start of this is trying to move quietly first.
Yeah.
Would anyone else Oh, you rolled a 1.
Oh. Not good.
And I made sure to roll it publicly so everyone can verify that it actually rolled a 1.
Yep, I saw it.
You
fall flat on my
try
face.
to like your foot catches a like kind of like a bump in the carpet that you're walking on, and you trip and fall.
I just imagine
There's a bit of a thudding noise, and you hear from down the hallway, "Hey, wait. Newcomers." And they start to like creep down this way.
Well, that was an unsettling way for them to say that.
I just imagine Ithvik shouting, "Stealth activate!"
Oh, it's like sneaking.
Just Kronk singing while he's sneaking.
Yeah. So
Crouches down to sneak, takes 1 step, and just yells at obscenity while he falls on his face.
pretty much, they are walking towards you.
Do they seem hostile?
give me an insight check.
Okay.
Anyone who wishes to can make this check.
Oh!
Okay, standing up. So
What do your owl
you-
eyes see?
You have, yeah, you're actually an owl. They are looking at you in the same way a hungry wolf looks at a sleeping deer.
Oh god, they are vampires, aren't they?
I'm going to reboot my computer to see if that fixes the problem.
I'm gonna
If
take
they-
I'm gonna take a step back and tell everyone that they don't look friendly.
I will take a step forward and say, I'm sure they wouldn't cause any ruckus in the house of another master. Top of the twilight to you, lads.
Yes, hello there.
I like hide behind Edema.
How tall is Barry and how tall is Edema?
Your head's just sticking out from the top of them.
It's more of like there's something in between you and them. That makes sense.
Pardon me for saying so, but you all look a bit sickly. You come down with a malady, is it?
They kind of look at each other and then back at you and of a sort.
Ah, I understand. It must be the weather really weighs down on you. But I've got just the thing. And he's going to pull out his symbol of Thassa. My glorious goddess Thassa of Yerkes have you right as rain. Do you have a moment to speak about it?
Could we come closer and see that a little more?
Oh, you sure can. And I'm going to raise it right in front.
Just as this is happening, I think Simon is gonna like put his hand behind his back, like under his cloak, and try to summon his packed weapon quietly, just to be ready.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just let you do that. There's someone who's inviting them close.
Cook's hand is on his pistol.
What's the plan here, Edema?
To ready turn undead.
I figured as much. So they get real close to you and are both going to try to bite you. And we will resolve that, and then I will set up a combat. I am not giving them advantage on this because you are clearly expecting something.
Me and Simon are both ready for something to go down here. Jesus.
Okay, that's a 23
Going at the
and a 21 to hit.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, actually, they can't bite you because you are not subjected by certain status conditions.
Oh.
So instead, they are going to make claw attacks. What's your AC, Edema?
18.
Okay. One of them grabs you, and in so doing, pulls you, like, out of the other one grabbing you. You are now grappled.
So I don't have turn undead readied.
You would still be able to do this with Turn Undead.
Got it.
Or to do Turn Undead with this. The one that grabbed you is going to now make a bite attack because you are grappled by them.
Roger.
I suppose I also should have asked if you were willingly letting them bite you, because that is a possible thing. Oh shit.
Maybe I want this.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
So critical hit. You take 9 points of piercing damage and How many is that? 15 points of necrotic damage, and your max HP is reduced by 15.
Roger.
Ooh.
As it bites your neck.
And when does this turn undead happen?
Now we'll start combat. Now you can turn undead. What is the DC that they have to beat for that?
14.
And it's a wisdom save, correct?
Aye.
Okay. Ooh. And one more. Jesus Christ, these things are rolling great.
Oh.
I rolled a 22 and a 20.
Good to go.
Yeah. Now I will create an encounter. And everyone can roll initiative.
Would you mind?
Sure.
The way it cut off for a second, I thought you said Digimon. I'm like,
You
oh.
will never know.
Yeah. You rolled a... It's not adding your stats, Ifuk.
It's +1 for charisma, +2 for wisdom.
Okay, and so, yeah, you rolled essentially a 26. You rolled a 20 on the die. Okie dokie. Sounds good. Marcus, Ithvak, it is your turn.
I mean, I was already going for my pistol, so I'll grab it with one hand, shoot the one that just bit him in the face, and then go to stab the other one.
Sure, we'll move you up. Make an attack roll, and I will say that the one on the right here is the one that has grappled Edema. And you are going to make a pistol attack.
I do have 40 foot for this first turn, and the second attack will do much.
What's their AC? That does not quite hit. I should be making these public. I apologize, everyone. And then you're going to try and stab the other one, you said?
Yep.
Cool. With your cutlass or a dagger?
Dual cutlass, naturally.
Cool.
More damage.
Cool. Attack, normal. That one does hit. What extra damages do you have?
Well, at the moment it'd be dueling, so it'd just be a flat +2, and then
that's
the additional D8, and my sneak attack, because there's no disadvantage currently.
And you are, so plus 2d6 plus d8. Okay. You didn't even roll that great, and you still did 13 damage. This one takes some damage.
And bonus action reload, because I haven't done a bonus action yet.
Yep. Sounds good.
While I'm fighting like this, I do have 2 less AC, though, so that'd be 14 at this point.
Begin combat.
Because shield rules.
So, which one is this? That's the one on the left, is going to now try and claw Ithvak, not being happy about getting stabbed. Which is fair, I think.
Yeah.
Not doing so hot with a nat 1 and then a 12 to hit.
Nice.
So that's a miss.
A miss and a miss. Then it's the other one's turn. He's going to claw at Edema. What the fuck?
Great defensive rolls, but not so great on the attacks today, I guess.
No, this is another crit.
Oh, that's even worse.
Someone can spend inspiration to have me reroll this if they wish.
Sure.
Let the dogs lie.
Are you sure? I can spend it.
Aye.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Critical
See
hit.
what happens.
You take 10 points of slashing,
Oh.
and he's going to bite you again as well.
Honestly, at least he crit on the claw instead.
22 to hit, not a crit.
Jesus.
Normal. Okay. So you take 5 points of piercing damage and 11 points of necrotic damage, also reducing your max HP by 11.
The last few rolls weren't public again, FYI.
Oh, no, yeah,
Okay.
I am aware.
It was 10 what and what?
So you took 10 points of slashing damage from the crit claw, and then 5 points of piercing, and 11 points of necrotic. The necrotic damage also reduces your max HP by 11. The rest of you, like all of you, can now see blood running down this vampire's face. This is the taller human-sized vampire that has got Edema grappled. And the dwarf is the one that has not had much luck this combat.
He's trying to reach.
Yeah.
He's gotta like jump up to bite someone.
Right. Kai, it's your turn.
Hold up, the boy's down. The
Oh, no.
boy's down.
Okay.
How are you doing, buddy?
Not
I am
the
going
boy.
to cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay. Sure.
And I'm going to do some healing on Edema.
Sure. Where are you placing this area of effect?
On myself.
Okay. And it is a 30-foot radius. That's a sizable radius.
Sacred soil, basically.
Oh, yeah.
1d6 per turn, right? Plus mod. 2d6. Right, sorry.
Well, that's what it rolled.
That's 7 hit points for Edema.
Yep.
Roger.
And then I'm just going to move a bit.
Okay. And the area moves with you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I think we might just have to get rid of that and replace it. Oh no, I can move it. There you go.
Beauty.
So, shit.
AoE spells, the bane of the DM in this game.
Nah. It's just like it gets a little clunky with Foundry when you can move the AoE. Simon, it's your turn.
Okay. I assume that was not a sneak attack if Vic just did.
It was by the there's an ally within 5 feet rule.
Okay, so if he attacked
Well, I
again,
mean, I don't need that anyway.
if he attacked again now, would he get the sneak attack bonus again?
Yeah, it's once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use my brand new shiny feature, Commander Strike. I use my bonus action to let my companion attack again. It does cost your reaction, so if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And it also counts as one of your potential attacks if you get multiple.
Yeah, I don't think I have multiple attacks yet.
I don't think so. There's an invocation you could take if you take the attack action with your packed weapon.
Yeah.
It would be Thirsting Blade.
Yeah. Yes, that's
We were just talking about.
Anyway.
And then when you land, if you land your attack damage, I add a d6 to your damage, the superiority die.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that.
Okay, so the cutlass attack. I'm gonna make this public attack for 15, which then gets 2d6 added to it, and sorry, 3d6 because there's also superiority die in there.
Yeah, that's for the damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
32 points. Oh, I clicked the crit button. I apologize.
Damn.
No.
Flash. That. I was like, that's a lot of dice. Am I sure it's that many dice?
Yeah, I don't think I crit
5.
that yet.
Oh wait, it doesn't. Okay. So it's plus 7 plus 3d6. You did not crit.
For the record, that's not adding the
That's
second D8, is
That's
it?
still really good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the actual dice were better, even though there were fewer of them. 25 points of slashing damage off of that.
Sweet.
Yeah. New ability. And then I'm just gonna back up a few spaces also.
The vampire shrieks angrily at this brutal pair of attacks. Barry,
Okay. I'm
your
going.
your human shield has been pulled from in front of you.
I'm gonna move just in between the two of them. And I am going to rage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit the guy that has my friend grappled. It is this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Reckless? Yeah.
Get him.
Because of your positioning, they would have advantage on you anyway.
Fair.
Yeah, so no downsides. Still may as well take it.
Mhm.
That hits.
Should have rebooted this thing before stream. I'm sorry.
It's all good, dude. Okay. That is some solid damage. You notice that the necrotic damage of the weapon doesn't seem to be as effective as it might normally be.
Okay, noted. And then one more hit.
That definitely hits.
Giant rolling pin might be a more effective weapon in this situation.
Yeah. Next round.
Okay. That is an even better hit for that much damage. Cool. Anything else? I think that's... You moved, you
yep.
bonus actioned, you attacked. Cool.
That's it.
Edema, it's your turn.
What's up, guys? All right, so right away, bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Okay, yeah. Placing it, I imagine, by the one that has grabbed and bit you.
Oh, certainly. I don't know how to place it.
It's the spiritual weapon doesn't have like a placeable template, I don't think.
Nice. In that case, I'll theater of the mind it.
Yeah.
And
Where do you want to put it?
to the right of the guy on the right.
Cool.
Correct.
It is there.
Fantastic. And once it shows up, it's gonna go ahead and do the attack roll.
That's a little bigger, but like
F's in the chat, boys.
Wow.
ooh.
And then we're not gonna do that, and I'm just gonna, go ahead and try to break free.
Sure. Let me check the escape DC real quick.
I want to break
Cool.
free.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Will do. They both suck, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit the. Oh wait, no, hang on. Apparently, I'm athletic.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Not as athletic as you want to be.
Oh no.
What a day.
You are still grappled.
Yikes.
And we're ending the turn.
Yeah. Yikes. Ithvik, it's your turn.
Just lay into the one I'm attacking currently.
Sure. You do so.
And then... Do I have the ability to do dodge action on bonus action? Or...
Negative.
I believe dodge is a full action.
It's what does uncanny...
It's
Can
normal-
we
it's
disengage, dash, and hide?
Disengage, dash, hide. There you go.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Someone called me on that in my last game. Trust me, I tried.
I know
do you-
some classes
do you
get
want
the
to-
setback action
Do you
for
want to
bonus
step
dodge.
such that you will have advantage on this attack?
Well, yeah, naturally.
Okie dokie. You roll
Nice.
a 22 to hit, which hits. Normal plus
It's time for another thrilling round of
2d6
stab
plus
that vamp.
1d8. Yeah. Plus 2 because it's not adding your dueling, I'm noticing. There you go.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of
Jesus
dueling next time I can anyway, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you deal 26 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's not looking great. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I'd put my gun away and get my shield out at this point.
You do that. You have your shield out. I think an action to don a shield is silly.
Yeah.
At this point, you hear... I need to hit that button. A door at the far end of the hall open. And...
The side we came from or the side they came from?
the side they came from.
Okay.
A woman steps out. This is number 2, which I will also share in our Discord chat.
No way.
And you hear her say, "What's going on out here?" She seems to be like leaning on the door frame, not as if she's not at full strength. She doesn't appear to be. She doesn't. She's not as pale as these two are. The dwarf vampire is going to step away from Ifuk and actually attack his friend.
If he steps away from me, I'm stabbing him.
I figured you would.
Wait, did you just say the dwarf one is attacking the other one?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
So the cutlass rolls. You still have advantage as you're attacking. That is enough
Plus,
to
not
hit.
my turn, so.
Also, it's not your turn. Yeah. Like this is some damage you're dealing. 2 plus. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of damage. Okay, that might be enough, actually. Yeah, it tries to step away from you, and you slash out with your cutlass, and take this vampire's head right off. It collapses and then turns to mist. Yeah.
Ashy.
Doesn't turn into dust, turns to mist that kind of hangs in the air.
I'll put my cutlass away, draw my pistol, I'll just aim it at the other one, let him go.
Cool. The other one, you see it, his eyes have, like, flared red as he's fed off of Edema. He does release Edema. You are no longer grappled. And steps around Barry, looking at you, and is going to try and claw you. Yeah, we'll do this public. 19 hits.
Me?
Ithvuk.
Oh, it's thick.
Yeah, that hits. I have a 16 AC.
Okay. You take 6 points of slashing damage. It's going to try and claw you again. And grabs your arm instead of dealing damage. You are now grappled. If not him, then you.
Spooky.
What?
Kai, it's your turn.
All right. Kai is going to produce flame. And he's going to attack that one by throwing it. Normal.
Oh yeah. That hits. I believe it's 2d8 for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's not the greatest. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Edema again.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
Regain 9 HP. You were pretty close there, weren't you?
To what?
To like being unconscious.
Down.
I was unconscious.
Were you?
I was
For a
negative
hot
5 HP.
second,
You
yeah.
didn't. Holy shit!
Way to not tell us.
I did. I
He
said
did.
the
He
boy
said the
was
boy
down.
is down.
Oh,
Don't worry about it. I got you.
I didn't process
I knew what that
that.
meant.
Now your max HP is currently reduced by 11, and
Yeah, I've got 35 HP and 7 plus the 9. Oh shit.
Oh.
7 plus the 9 puts me at 16.
cool. Yeah, Simon, it's your turn.
Okay. So Barry's in range of this one that is now grappling Ithvik, yes?
Yes.
So I'm going to. Can I use my Commander Strike more than once? I think so.
How many superiority dice do you have right now?
Oh, just the
I
one.
think the fighting style gives you.
Just the one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. So when I finish a rest. Okay. Let's see. In that case.
You are going to be a short rest king, by the way.
Oh yeah. That's what warlocks are.
Yep. And fighters.
Oh yeah. So Simon is going to swerve over here to get a clean line of sight, and then fire off some Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
Oh, not good.
You do have 2 beams.
Yes. Okay. That's better.
That one hits.
All right. Nice.
Cool. It takes some damage.
Since it's force damage, would that have any sort of attempt to free the grapple, or not?
No, it's as much as it's enough force to cause damage, it's not enough to like force movement.
Okay.
If you had repelling blast invocation, it would also move them an amount of space.
Yeah, I was looking at there was a repelling attack fighter maneuver that I'm probably going to take next time I get one.
There's also the invocation. Is it Grasp of Hadar or something?
Repelling Blast and Grasp of Hadar. One pushes, one pulls.
Yeah. You can like, control warlocks are fun.
All right.
You ever heard of the cheese grater method?
Yup. Anyway.
Investments for the future.
Barry, it is your turn.
Oh boy.
You do see the woman at the far end of the hallway.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, I would that's my mom, right? Barry would
Oh,
recognize it.
It has been like 20 years, but she does look very familiar. And you wonder at the likelihood of there being multiple half-orc women here.
I'd like to think that she just would recognize her mother's voice anyway.
Sure.
Because that's
Yeah, it is. The voice also sounds very familiar.
okay. I think honestly that's probably enough for her to shake her out of her rage. So I'm gonna drop rage, but because Ithvik is still, in danger, I'll still hit it. But I'll switch to Cookie. I'll switch to my rolling pin.
Okay. Okay.
Time to make your
and-
mama proud.
And I won't have I can only reckless attack when I'm in a rage, right?
No,
actually-
it is just a thing you can do when you make an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a separate feature.
Yup.
You can also just stand on the opposite side of it and get the benefits anyway.
Now,
That's
if there were effects that would charm you, that is like your mindless rage is raging.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Charm or frighten or any of that fun stuff. That's enough to hit.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay.
And then
They take an amount of damage. Also hits.
That's better.
That's another amount of damage. This one is not looking super great.
and
Edema.
I'll just
Oh, yeah.
yell down. Yeah, I'll just yell down the hall, "Mom!" And that's it.
Okay.
Look what I can do.
Sure. Edema, it is your turn.
Well, I guess we're moving the spiritual weapon and making an attack because why not?
Yup. You do that. What is going on with your dice?
Oh my god.
No.
These are some real Murph rolls.
Then
Oh.
after that, let's see here. I'll just walk up and try to hit it with a warhammer, I guess.
Sure.
Where is that at? Do the thing. Do as I command.
That's better.
There you go, that hits.
Neat. It's amazing when you could do that sometimes. A 9.
Okay.
It's so weird that the religious one is genuinely having a, well, if my spiritual powers won't do it, I'll do it myself moment.
Oh, if only
Honestly.
you knew.
Honestly. Okay. Okay. Cool. Ithvuk, it is your turn.
Bonus action, steady aim, and shoot him in the chin. Put the gun right up against his face.
In the chin.
Okay. Now
Whoa.
you won't get your sneak attack on this.
I don't care. I just don't want the disadvantage.
Yeah, you don't roll with disadvantage, but because there was something that would give you disadvantage,
Oh, I
you
know.
don't get the sneak attack. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
I cannot currently. It is still.
Oh wow, yeah, buddy.
That's right.
Ooh.
buddy.
So pistol, attack, normal. You hit.
I promise to shoot him. I'm just doing it.
You still get the extra D8, right?
No, the extra D8 was only for the first turn. Same as
Only on
extra
the first turn. Okay, so I rolled damage a little wrong, but I made the mistake, so it still happened in your favor. Okay, you deal a bunch of damage, but it's not quite enough.
If I were a hunter ranger, that would be a permanent D8. But
Yeah, hunters can also be pretty nutty. Kings of sustained damage.
they also have the highest attacks per turn, technically.
Yeah.
They get whirlwind.
The woman at the far end of the hallway staggers closer, leaning on the wall. Barry? What are you doing here? This-
Here to rescue you? I don't know.
Question mark.
She also okay, yeah. Okay, cool. She seems a little bit confused to see you.
I would
That's
imagine
fair.
so.
This vampire does still have you grappled. He is going to start by trying to bite you. For a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you have your shield. Then he's going to try and claw you.
You block his mouth with your shield.
Yeah.
Goes
Also
to bite me,
14 to
jams
hit.
my shield into his mouth.
He's not looking super great.
I am happy with my luck today. Jesus. I've had very bad encounters lately.
Kai. It is your turn.
Once again, going to throw a produce flame at this guy.
Hmm. That hits.
Perfect.
Oh.
Only just.
For another fantastic 4.
Okay, still not quite enough, but this guy's like last legs.
And I'm still going to put another bonus action of the Aura of Vitality on Edema.
Cool. 7 points of healing.
I'll take him.
Cool. Nice. Simon.
All right. Well,
It
this
is
thing's
your
looking like it's on
turn.
its last legs. I'm going to throw another Eldritch Blast. Beam 1 and beam 2. Well,
The first one hit.
one of those hits. Bam.
That does it. What does it look like when you're like? Where would the beam be hitting this individual?
I think I'm also going to aim for the chin, just to keep our force attack or presses
Okay.
ongoing attack at the same area.
Your beam catches this creature in the chin, and you like blow a hole through it, and then the entire form also turns to mist.
Nice.
There we go.
Some hospitality.
As you say that, Edema, you hear a voice from the other side of you.
I would have already been reloading my gun after that shot.
I figured. Combat is done.
I is going to use his Aura of Vitality until it's out.
Sure. So everyone would be at what their current maximum HP is, if that makes sense.
I think the only one who actually took damage was Edema.
I think you're right.
Happy to be of service to you, lad.
Now,
Oh.
you hear
Good
a
tanking.
voice that is familiar to you, Simon.
Oh.
I do hope my wards have not given you any trouble. You see, the last image I just sent you, which I think everyone has already seen.
I definitely already had that in my folder.
Yeah. Where is he?
Was I the one who looked through the mirror?
You looked through the mirror.
Then I would know
Kay
who this is.
Barry saw something out of the corner of her eye in the mirror. So this is the individual who's in the mirror. You give me a... Simon, also give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Saving throw.
This is also the voice that you heard on that day 3 years ago.
Oh. Simon just points out a little bit at him. It's you. You're the one who saved me?
He stepped. You see, like, first you heard the voice, and then he descended slowly from above from the balcony above, and landed and said, "Yes, I have my interests. Again, well done the other day, and welcome to my home."
I suppose you're the master of the building then.
Yes, I am. Viscount Aldrim of Trest.
Well,
I will type that for you as well.
I suppose it's an honor to put a name to the face that I saw in that mirror, and honestly, the reason I'm still alive.
What can I help you all with?
I'm already walking to my mother,
Simon just
ignoring this guy.
Simon just points back at Barry, heading towards her mom. It looks like we found what we came for.
Ah, my new friend. I feel like those dice roll noises are coming through Ithvuk catching up.
I think so, yes.
Because like I keep hearing them and looking at the chat box and nothing has changed.
Can we tell from looking at him if he is also a vampire? Can I tell that?
Give me a
Can everyone
perception
tell?
check. Give me a perception check.
I'm checking to see if my mother's a vampire.
Sure.
Yeah, Simon's not in the greatest headspace right now.
Also give me a perception, yeah. You don't see any obvious bite marks. It looks like her skin is still, like, natural color for a half-orc. She even, the other two also looked like a little bit, like, their cheeks were a little bit sunken in. Their eyes were reddish even before the one had fed. She has none of those traits. Simon, you're a little far away, and at first glance, his skin has more color than the other two did. His features are very like fine and pointed, and what's the word I want to use? Almost dignified.
Okay.
You do see that he has like his fingernails are a little longer than you would expect to see.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't see anything that immediately tells you that he's a vampire, one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you don't expect me to let you leave with my new friend, do you?
Well, I feel like we're missing some context on why she's here.
I employed Black Eye because I needed things that I cannot get for myself here. One of those is an accomplished cook. And, as I'm sure your friend there can tell you, Varela is a very good cook.
Interesting.
You said that she looks like weak, right? Is she like
Yeah.
hanging onto the wall?
Yeah, it looks... Yes. It also looks like she just, like, woke up. The closest thing I could compare it to is, like, someone waking up after having been unconscious, not necessarily asleep.
Could I walk over and do a medicine check to see if I can figure out what's going on with her?
Sure.
Would you mind doing that? I can't do anything. I assume you're on rest.
Yeah, then medicine check. You've been a pirate for a while. You probably know this. You see, physically she seems mostly okay, but it seems between the confusion and the it's not so much weakness as she doesn't seem particularly coordinated right now. It could be something like lingering effects of a concussion, or there could be magical effects that do similar things. You're not you're not quite sure off the top, like off of that roll.
I share what I've seen there to the group.
Now, Simon,
Yes.
I assume you have a plan for you and your friends to return, yes?
Well, we were kind of in the middle of a different situation before we jumped through the portal, so I don't think we quite had the time or the resources to plan for what we would do once we were headed out of here. We kind of aren't too familiar with this plane to begin with. Kind of just did what adventurers do and just winged it. I hope that things would
I
work out.
see. In that case, should you wish to return, I can facilitate that.
That would be appreciated, but I'm not sure what's going to happen with Barry and her mother there. That the point of us coming here was to find her. Now we
And
are
you
here.
have found her.
Yeah. So I don't know what Barry's plan is going forward.
I'm not leaving without her. What have you done to her? I say to the vampire guy.
He gives you a look. You're someone who is as suited to the prime-material plane as you or your mother or your companions here are, would not on their own adapt particularly quickly to the environment of the Shadowfell. I have done what I can to help her along that journey. Isn't that right, my dear? And you see her kind of perk up a bit and say, yes, Viscount.
So she's just feeling the effects of being here for a while and the treatments to adapt to her.
Oh God.
What does that mean?
Can we tell if it's working or if she's still reacting negatively?
Again, with the rolls that have been done, not...
I was directly asking him.
Yeah, I figured. Give me one quick second here. Let me check.
Like, we need to figure out if, like, depending on how well what he's doing is working, is she going to die if she stays here? Or is he succeeding at what he's doing?
Okay, cool. I assure you, she will be quite all right. I have just, I've limited her natural requirement for exposure to your sun, as the one that we get here is the sun we get here is sparse and not quite the same as you are used to. The individuals you just met could even go outside in the sun.
Yeah, I just want to point out, by the way, they approached us, so hopefully...
Oh, I don't doubt it. They are
All right,
troublesome, to say the least.
Just wanted to point out that we were not the aggressors in that exchange.
I did not think you were.
All right, cool. So, I believe Barry would like to take her mother back with us. Is there a way we can make that happen?
He thinks for a moment. I propose a challenge then. Should you succeed, you can leave with... why am I moving you guys? I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's like, why are you taking her away from me?
Should you succeed, I will send all of you back to the plane you call home. Should you fail, someone must remain behind.
Sounds
We should have brought
convenient,
more NPCs.
but damn. Can we hear the whole? Can we hear what the challenges are? Is/are first?
A smart man you are indeed. I don't know why I might have expected any less.
Well, you were the one who chose me.
Fight me. Not to the death, nor will I attempt to kill any of you. But a test of strength, as it were. And he smiles at you.
A test of your reflexes.
If you are able to... I will tell you when I have taken enough damage, if that happens. If I... Prior to that happening, if you are all brought to your limit, I will have won.
I guess that answers my question of, were you planning a one-on-one, or is this all of us versus you?
Oh, if it was simply one of you, this would not be a contest.
Simon doesn't say anything, just raises his eyebrows and nods.
Simon, without being beside you, I brought you back from the dead.
No, I completely understand. That was not a me doubting you. That tracks.
Now, you have heard my terms. What say you? And we'll end the session there.
Nice.
Oh.
So, guys, welcome to my patron.
Oh, it's your patron, huh? Yeah. That's fucked up. Your patron's a bad man.
They often are.
They often are, aren't they?
I mean, objectively speaking, he just wanted someone to cook for him.
Okay, but he was taking... My mom does not want to be here.
Well, that's a conversation to have. I'm not saying I'm on his side necessarily. I'm just saying let's
She's a hostage. He's like
let's talk it
grooming
out.
her to live here. It's fucked up.
No, yeah,
Okay.
the kidnapping and grooming and all that is absolutely horrible. No, I don't agree with any of that. Of
There's
course.
suspicion here that I'm concerned about. Even if we take her back, this might be a problem.
No, don't
Yeah,
say that.
We have to worry about, like, now that all these adjustments to her have been done, is she going to be okay if we bring her back?
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Sounds like she's going to be sick.
This is horrible.
obligatory
They're
reminder.
terrible.
Am I making you feel emotions?
Yes.
Obligatory. The X rule is a thing. If anything goes far too far, let me know. All of that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I
Go to the
with respect to the limits you guys have told me you have, I like to, like, I don't even want to say, like, push you to that line, but, like, to tell a good story, you're going to feel things, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I like this. And I'm not the kind of DM that says, oh, they have family, I'm going to kill them all. That doesn't make for good storytelling. That makes for a DM being an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we have a
Anyway.
mobile ship. We have a cleric and a druid who could probably eventually fix the problem if it's what I think it is. So,
Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as it sounds like everyone did, even though they're feeling things.
Feeling things is part of enjoying it.
Feeling things is part of enjoying it. Yeah. Tune in next week for whatever the party decides to do. Thank you again for joining us. Itchy, take it away.
Yeah, alright. Well, thank you to anyone who tuned in on the stream, and thanks to anyone who's watching the VOD. As always, make sure to follow the Twitch channel and subscribe to the YouTube. You can also subscribe on Twitch if you feel so inclined. Until then, we are going to raid over to Bruce Willis Swag, a member of my Stream On team who is playing Elite Dangerous.
Now that is a name and that is a game. All right, sounds good. I love Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
John, I had to stop myself from interrupting after hearing that name. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That is a name.
All right. Well, thank you all once again, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.